Sepphoris, an archaeological site of the Israeli National Park, is located 6 kilometers north of Nazareth. Archaeological research of this site that started in 1931 and resumed several times towards the end of the last century brought to light the structures and palaces of the Roman and Byzantine periods and above all magnificent mosaics. The city, which is over 2,000 years old, reached the pinnacle of its development between the 1st and 4th centuries and was nicknamed the Pearl of Galilee.
Sepphoris è stata per buona parte della sua
Sepphoris was the capital of Galilee during much of its splendor, until Herod Antipa founded Tiberias in honor of the reigning emperor. It was therefore the most important city of all the surrounding villages, including Nazareth, which, as we know from ancient sources and from the New Testament, was a town of negligible importance.
intorno, fra cui Nazareth era una borgata, lo sappiamo bene sia dalle fonti antiche che dal Nuovo Testamento, era una borgata di trascurabilissima importanza.
Sepphoris was a city predominantly inhabited by Jews, but was influenced by the Hellenistic culture and later by the Christian and Arab civilizations.
The city is extremely important to the history of Judaism because the Jewish community here was particularly rich and rooted, and above all because the Jewish tradition remembers the presence of Yehuda HaNasi, the editor of Mishnah, the text that sets the Jewish oral tradition, which later became the heart of the Talmud.
Quel testo che fissa la tradizione orale ebraica e che diventa poi il cuore del Talmud.
The encounter of the different cultures is evidenced by the remains of palaces such as temples, synagogues, churches, and fortresses, and also by the composition of mosaics that complement the mythological and Jewish figures. Sepphoris was never mentioned in the New Testament, though it was very close to Nazareth. However, being the largest city in the region, it is possible that Jesus visited it.
We realize that there is a Christian presence because a few churches were built in the center of the city around the 3rd or 4th century, one of which was built at the intersection between Cardo and Decumano. The city, however, remains essentially Jewish, with a relative though growing Christian presence. But in the first centuries, there was no episcopal seat here at Sepphoris.
According to an apocryphal tradition, Sepphoris was identified as the city of Saint Joachim and Saint Anna, parents of the Blessed Virgin Mary. For this reason, in the Crusades, a church named after them was erected in the outskirts of the ancient city.